Welcome to Real Talk with Reginald D. I'm your host, Reginald D. On today's episode, I'm going to talk about becoming unbreakable. Let's get real, fam. Life is tough. Life is challenging. Life has a way of making you weak or making you stronger. It just depends on how you react to situations in life. It can either break you or you can become unbreakable through it. In order for you to become unbreakable, especially emotionally, there are a few things I want to throw at you. I need you to know that becoming unbreakable doesn't mean you will never feel pain. It just means that you won't allow things you're going through to destroy you. There's something I need you to know when becoming unbreakable. First, realize that you're human. You're going to cry sometimes. You're going to get frustrated sometimes. And that's okay. So you can't deal with reality if you don't understand your reality. Becoming unbreakable means you have blocked the world's permission to tell you how to feel. If your satisfaction in life comes from someone else's approval about you, if your satisfaction comes from certain people liking you, then you just made yourself a hostage in your own life. I need you to understand. When becoming unbreakable, I need you to realize that your real strength comes from internal. So you can't control everything that happens to you, but you definitely have the power to control what happens within you. Don't you know that unbreakable people don't waste energy fighting their reality? They accept their reality no matter how bad, and they do something about it. The reason you have been broken down so many times is because you keep letting reality beat you down, and you're doing nothing about it. Just because you feel it doesn't mean you need to feed it. Yes, you're going to feel sad, angry, and fearful at times. That's a part of your emotions. Those feelings will show up in your life from time to time. You just can't let them drive the car. There comes a point when you got to take over and quit dwelling on those things. When becoming unbreakable, you need to focus on your efforts and your character. You need to give your all to everything you set out to do. Finish what you started. If you dream of having your own business, finish it. If you dream of going to college, go for it and finish it. Don't let nobody finish what you started. This is your dream. This is your desire. The proudest moment that you will have in life is when you know that you gave it your all. When you know that you gave it your all, then other people's opinions doesn't even matter anymore, right? That's how you become unbreakable. When you become unbreakable, you shift mentally from thinking that you are damaged goods to knowing that you are battle tested. I need you to do this. Look back over your life and everything you've been through. You keep bouncing back. You have shown that you can handle weight that will crush a normal and average person. There are days when your heart is heavy, but you show up anyway. There are days when you don't feel like nothing, but you show up anyway. See, that kind of consistency and determination makes you into that unbreakable person that can't be moved. Life will rattle your cage and shake your foundation, but it can't break you when you know what's in you. There is a power within you that God has given you that will allow you to overcome anything. Being unbreakable means that you are made of something that nothing in the world can crack. Let's talk about this. And you're probably not going to like this. When becoming unbreakable, you have to quit spending time praying for a lighter load in life. You got to realize the heavier the load, the stronger your back is going to be. Becoming unbreakable means that when life knocks you down, you don't stay down. You flex under pressure. Your strength is found when you refuse to let life's challenges change who you really are or who you want to become. You know, I've seen a lot of people in life that always look for an out or a rescue. They never want to face what is going on in their lives, and they keep losing over and over again. When you stop looking for someone to rescue you, that's when you will find your power. You have to take ownership of your life. You have to quit spending time praying for a lighter load in life. You got to realize the heavier the load, the stronger your back is going to be. Becoming unbreakable means that when life knocks you down, you don't stay down. You flex under pressure. Your strength is found when you refuse to let life's challenges change who you really are or who you want to become. You know, I've seen a lot of people in life that always look for an out or a rescue. They never want to face what is going on in their lives, and they keep losing over and over again. When you stop looking for someone to rescue you, that's when you will find your power. You have to take ownership of your life. If you're sitting around waiting on life to be fair, you have already lost at life. Your greatness comes from the things that try to destroy you. I need you to remember that. It was tough, but you stayed in the game. That's why you're unbreakable. You can't break a person that refuses to give up and quit. See, all this time you thought that you were scarred, but in our reality, you were being reinforced. You just got to stay disciplined. Discipline is something that your emotions cannot penetrate. Now, let me share a couple of things about becoming emotionally unbreakable. In order for you to let your emotions become unbreakable, you have to stop reacting immediately. Think things through before you react. That's how you make good decisions and the right decisions. Learn to stay calm during chaos. Also, never let your anger make decisions for you. Choose peace over conflict. Sometimes you got to detach yourself from people. Just make sure you do it gracefully. And here's the big one. Accept what you cannot control, man. Don't waste your energy or emotions on something you have no control over. I need you to know that every choice you make is either a deposit or withdrawal in your life. The only thing that's standing in the way of you and your end goal is your effort. See, life is not driven by luck. It's driven by structure and discipline. Like I told you once before, you can either have excuses or you can have results, but you can't have both. Once you realize that nothing external can destroy your internal power, that's when you become the most dangerous person in the room. That's when you become unbreakable. Thanks for listening to Real Talk with Reginald D. If you enjoyed listening to Real Talk with Reginald D, please rate and review on Apple Podcasts. See you next time.